What's happening, y'all? I'm watching some Dolce and Nisha right here on the screen on the YouTube.
I had the bitch, you was over here sitting by yourself, so you was the perfect candidate today. Perfect candidate.
What she did, what they was pulling a prank, walked off in one of the little restaurants, little fast food joint. Nesha grabbed the girl's food and threw it in the trash. And then, sweated her out for the whole duration. And then,
how many subscribers you got? It's very low, very low. Oh yeah, turn her up then, y'all turn her up then, because she turned up a little bit, you feel?
Y'all hold on, listen to that right quick.
We're going to put it in the description down below, y'all. Go check her out on subscribe to her. We about to go get us some food, y'all, so we don't want to hear y'all in the comments talking crazy. We about to go get us some food.
They understand.
We got our second big thing right here, you feel right there? Yeah. Get that pizza. We going to do it again? Shut up. Okay. Now you got your bed? No, you good. Oh yeah, I could do it. I'm gonna do it again. You like try to boss up. Like, don't be talking to my husband. Yeah, listen to this. What the fuck? This shit, she bit off. I don't want this shit. Don't eat that. I'm not. She bit off of it. Right. So what do you know, y'all? Do we go use? What the fuck? Hey, why are these people in the fucking mall throwing? Oh, you want this too? What the fuck? Do I know y'all though? You said who? I know y'all though. Like, so why is y'all throwing my food away though? Like, I don't know why you threw it away. What you mean I wanted something, but it was bit off, so I just said, fuck it, I don't want it now. But I know you though. You ain't gotta know me for me to want some pizza. So what do I know? You ready? What he supposed to do? She telling. Oh, you telling. What he supposed to do? But wait, what he supposed to do? No. You want a purse? You want to throw that away? You want to throw that away? Throw that away too. Well, we threw it away, but you ain't gotta know us. Because it looked trash. Yeah. It looked good at first, but then I seen it was bit off. No. You go buy some more. If you want it that bad. I don't even know y'all though. Y'all just came over here and... But why would we buy you some more? You feel me? Come on, we about to go. You about to stand right here. You ain't gotta know us. You want some more? Then go buy some more. No, you're about to buy it for me. No, we're not. No, we're not. Y'all making a scene. This people watching y'all now. You loud. You people coming around now. We're about to leave. We out there. But now y'all about to go buy me some more. But we buy you some more pizza. The only reason I threw it away because I wanted to bite of it, but you bit it already. So what I'm gonna do? It's not for you to taste. I'm saying it wasn't no good no more. If it was a bite, so I threw it away. And she drank off her drink too, so I'm like, it's hot. I threw that away too. And he helped you clean up your mess. Yeah. What? You could pay me or something for real. I was like a little waiter on the low. What? I'm not buying no more pizza. How much is that pizza anyway? What you mean? I'm not able to go buy it though. You just sit up here and throw it out there. She too tough. Come on, let's go. Cause she too tough. I don't know y'all though. She talking too. Like if you would have been nice, maybe I would have. If you would have been nice, maybe I would have bought you one. No, you should never throw my shit out though. I'm saying if you want to bid off of it, you would have still had it. You should never throw my shit out. If she wanted to bid it, I could have bid a little piece and then. Right, gave it back to her. I'm missing the point. I can't over here throw my shit out though. What are you saying? She following me like you about to beat me up or something. Y'all better go buy me some more pizza. No, we're not. Why you think that though? Because y'all just threw it out. And I don't even know y'all. Like, who is y'all though? Y'all just walking to people throwing this shit out. Like, what the fuck? No, ain't no basically. Y'all better come buy my shit. Basically. I'm not. That's good. Basically. Don't y'all gonna try to fight? Yeah, somebody better get this girl. You're gonna go buy me some pizza though. You're gonna go buy me some pizza right now. Yes, you did. What I'm supposed to do? She's here. Come over. We about to go. Excuse me. I don't want to touch her. I don't want to touch her or nothing though. I'm not buying you nothing. Don't win though. You win though. You can never do my shit. Come on, let's go. Let's go. No, that's it. Come on, listen, because she gonna follow you, so we might want to go.
You're listening to a public service announcement from the Arkansas Attorney General. Every day, we are flooded with robocalls from criminals who change their caller ID to look like local numbers, claiming to be a grandchild in jail, the IRS, or maybe it's just Rachel from Card Services. Don't let someone you know fall prey to these scams. Together, let's stop these illegal calls. Let your Attorney General do the fighting for you. Call 800-482-8982 or visit
Hola, soy Mario Yepes. Hoy estoy en Los Ángeles para jugar un partido con todos los miembros del equipo hoy. Espero que mi equipo se haya entrenado un poco, que la verdad quiero ganar, quiero participar en el partido, pero ganar.
I'm going to lead my team. No way we lose this game. Come on, boys, go!
Only on All.
Yeah. All right, y'all.
You know, body pump. Yeah, she going too crazy, don't she? Hey, y'all see this? Y'all see what
You don't know me, right? You don't know me, right? So you don't question though. So you do my pizza. You ready?
y'all see what we gotta go through?
Somebody better get this girl.
Just because I wanted to love fight. You already see it.
Yeah. All right, y'all.
Come on, let's go, y'all.
She touching me.
Let's go through let's get her a piece.
I'm not getting her shit because she touching me. Don't touch me. I'm not getting you.
All right, here, let's get.
Everybody.
The garbage you want to go down. Go get it.
All right, y'all. Check it out. Now, I seen this shit some time ago, but I ain't paying no attention to it till, what's her name? Tasha K. Unwind with Tasha K. Brought this carbonated family. Shit is crazy, man. They change shit all the time. You know what I mean? They change a lot of shit all the time, man. Yeah. You know, they took pimping to a whole nother game. It's some brothers, they want to do the brother polite, but they ain't as smooth as he is. He don't do all that shit. If he can, the way brother polite is, and the way that he has all his shit put together, it's a choice. You know, he catch the little bird in his hand, and he let the little bird walk all around, up on his arm, put some bird seed in his mouth, and let the bird eat the bird seed off of his shoulder, right? And if the bird don't want to be there, then he opens the window and let the bird go on about your business. Go on. The door be open when it come back if you want it. It's always your choice, and so then that's how he works it. But these other characters, they just do too much. They're doing too much and stuff, man. And it's like he got some women that they satisfied with how he running shit, but you know, certain people, they don't have the. You can tell when they stopped being creative. They just didn't really know what to do, or got tired of. You know, they're trying to mimic somebody else's play. You got a bunch of females. You know, you go out, you catch a bunch of females, right? You're always acting single or whatever, and you go and you catch a bunch of females, you know. Oh, let me bring you back over here. And then you see them all sitting around, a bunch of women all over the place and whatever else. Then all of a sudden come to find out, you know, now that you're here, you have a place to sit your ass down. I run shit right here. You either cussed out your mama, your grandma, everybody you done fucked over to get your ass in this car or whatever with this so-called character that's so motherfucking endowed and blessed. You just want to be with him because he a man or something to you. Right? Now, there's usually young women, they fall for this shit all the time. They fighting and can't, trying to get out the door. Used to the baby, please, dad. Bip their own mama in the lip, their grandma and auntie or whoever, just fight. Then they get out there. This person turns upside down and be the opposite nigga all the time. And no matter how long he been fucking from talking to you, you know, could be months, days to a year or two, you know, waiting on you to bring yourself and keep going once he got you. And that's what it is, because the whole time it's like, well, now look, you can always open that door and get out and go on back in there and go on, come on, right? And definitely that's what it is. And when you get over there, whatever the women was saying about R. Kelly, these motherfuckers are 10 times worse, because you might not even make it the fuck back home to tell no story about eating no crope out of a bowl, same as you would eat ice cream and all this kind of shit. If you know damn well, if it's not ice cream, why are you taking and spooning it up, putting it in your mouth? There ain't nobody that to be that afraid of. You know what I'm saying? Because if it don't change, if it's something else, rule you break, guidelines that he gives set for you, that's the only alternative is death, right? Some kind of way he gonna fuck you up, whoop you, beat you up, or whatever. In other words, the shit changes, but that's how this melanated shit, or not melanated, but has melanin in it. These are the ones this time. You never hear about the white ones going through it, other than Jim Jones, Jim Jones, whatever his name is, and then they all gonna go see Jesus and everything, and they took of this whatever, and they all died. Now that was just bullshit in itself, because he wasn't real. He had all kinds of problems, and he took his followers, all the people that believed in him, with him, talked them into, I don't know whether that was, they knew they was gonna die when they drank that or not, but that's what it was. And I was a kid then. Nowhere near grown, you know, if you can remember that. But this polygamy or whatever you got going on, you never hear what you see on there. This Nature Boy or whatever his name is, you know, and the things that he's saying is like, man, I just wonder, is that really how it happened? You just so in love with him, then he got over there, and then all of a sudden he couldn't have been talking that shit all the time. You know, I don't think he could have been talking, you know, to go the other way. Then when you get over there, you start making these demands, and he gotta pop you in your mouth. This guy got other people checking him. If it's not right and they all on the same sheet of music and you're standing right there and it don't sound right, foul, slap you in your mouth, or slap you back with pow. And then they all doing some this shit right here. Little rat whiskers. For real. Go and take a look. It's like, y'all full of shit, man. He done enough to them other ones. They contending whatever, because the other ones take a lot of heat. They're already submissive. They ain't got nothing else going for themselves. But they find the youngest ones that don't have it, and a lot of times it's them other women. They find a bunch of little young ass girls between, I guess, 15 or 30 runaways or whatever, and I guess in that field, if you 21 or whatever, and you know what I mean, they looking for you as young as they can get you, and want to be the first one uh, to taint, if you will, you know. And then you have their children and have his everything, and that's, you know, and then go through this society where he had to have another one, and fix your mind to understand this is how society be. You have the right to have all these women if you wanted to. Who can tell you one is the law, is the white law, and blase, blase, blase. I'm going to tell you right now, for you young women, get your ass over there. Some of these things you need to be hanging with Tasha K, the wino, okay? Yeah. Because when all said and done, she'll be the one be fighting for you. Tell a motherfucker is locked the hell up and ain't no way out. You know. She the one that be right over there. Okay, here, sit right here. You want me to take the chessboard over from here? You did? And start thrashing his ass here. Think, nigga, think, man. Think, nigga, think, nigga, think, nigga, think, nigga, think. Where you going? Oh, I see you have the French defense over there. Do you think that's gonna stop me? Oh, really? Oh, I gotta take me some wine. I gotta take me a sip on this one. Ooh. All right, winos. I'm gonna have to give you a. And then there's the ashy mouth dude over there talking about some goddamn. You know, I had a problem with these girls trying to get them some fellatio. And I had one. It was so good and fresh. His lips all dry. Like you've been eating something. Y'all hold up, man. Duty calls. Been drinking too much water and coffee. Now, back to what I'm talking about. You know, it's so good and fresh. And I said, well, what are you using? Shit, she told me. Got a little fat meat all up on the belly. But that's okay. I can appreciate a whole lot of cake. Baby, that's a whole lot of shake. When I'm on the diet, go ahead, set it on my face. I'm gonna hug you around your waist and lick it down real good. Go ahead and move around like Lizzo to the music. Then I'm gonna have you tooted up from the back. I'm gonna lick the whole goddamn crack. Yeah, man, that's what I've been watching the last couple of days over the weekend. So y'all little young women, yeah, just don't stop. Don't stop at R. Kelly. Some others, you fall for some bullshit and you there and they unearth. It's just like they're unearthly. They have you shaking in your goddamn boots. You wonder, well, damn, what happened to the nigga you put a lot of trust in? Because now you realize it wasn't love, it was your rebellions. You got a little hair up under your armpit and down in your crouch in your little drawers. Now can't nobody tell you nothing. So y'all little young women, y'all beware now. Don't be that rebellious. Don't be that thirsty. You know. Put them caterpillars on your eyes and be... Yeah, if a nigga really wants you, because for some reason he wants you, he might put up a facade, right? Oh, he's everything, right? All you gotta do is just see what you live in. What is the most bait besides some good dick? Does a female bite on? Some good dough ball, right? What is money? It was not here and there. Take care, especially when you're in high school. You ain't got who's giving this shit to you, right? You getting everything, get clothes, get your hair, get yourself all beat. You looking way mature than the rest of the kids around there. They looking like, damn, your daddy screwing you, your uncle, somebody, because you come in here looking like you just came out the bed. You just crawled out the bed, and we know we all kids. So all they know is school, back home. You know, shit like that. So y'all little young girls, don't be. Let me tell you something. Yeah. Now, little female, she's a little high school student, I think somewhere between 10th grade or something like that, man. Well, I'll put it this way, between junior high and high school. This is 2006, I believe. So I'm in Omaha, Nebraska, right? I come back to the O, right? And I'm checking out the news, and they're talking about a little young female that actually was on 16th Street off Spencer, just right down the street, a couple doors north of Spencer Street, 16th and Spencer, and just go right down the sidewalk. It's about, I don't know how many houses be on the block, about 4 or 5, something like that. Yeah, so it was about the third house, due north, right? Or it could have been right on the corner house. And this girl had been missing. They finally did find her, I bet you, about a year or so later, man. You know, she wasn't breathing. You know. And they're wondering, did whoever take her from the bus stop, the bus, or from the school? They don't know. All they know is she ain't made it back home. And it took them a year or so before they actually caught the person, you know, that did this shit. You know what I mean? It's like, wow. You know. Y'all be careful and stay your ass somewhere where people that love you can see you. Don't be rebellious and don't start taking no fucking rides, and pay attention who you fucking around with, cause they could turn their head and they ain't paying no attention. Get in the car, think everybody's in the thing, and be done drove the hell off, miles and miles gone. They don't know. Only thing they gonna say, I thought the person was in the car. You understand what I'm telling you? It's okay to want to be big enough and to do things on your own. Wash your face, brush your teeth, comb your hair, yes. And take yourself where you supposed to be. You know where you're supposed to be. Because sometimes it start with the lil G, lil G, little bitty nigga. Then you get over there with who he running with, trying to impress you like he run with the big dogs, and he just a little mutt, right? He go, this is my girl, and bust him in his chest in front of you and make him seem like he just a little bitch. By this time, he already got you feeling like, look, I need protection. This little nigga can't do nothing. Might have handed you a little nod or something. You got, he just look, don't tell nobody I gave this. Hold on to it. Don't tell nobody. Next thing you know, I need this and I need that, and be like, oh, well, go ahead, just man, go ahead, just bring what you need. How much is that? Well, go ahead, you know. And then there you is acting like you got business. You gonna be quiet, right? Then it's gonna be pretty soon you gonna want to shake the little nigga, cause his little bread ain't shit compared to how he do it, right? He gave you whole something to manage, and he's giving you the knowledge. See, if you leave that knot over there, it can grow, and then you can move it over here, and then you can put bitcoins and this and that. And but y'all, somebody y'all don't listen to time. I can't hard to talk to. Pull the what's love got to do with it? When Ike Turner was doing all that talking to Tina Turner, she can't love me like you do. She ain't got it like you. She just jealous of me, don't want to see me go nowhere, don't want to see me do nothing. And all of a sudden, you just showed her the lean on. Well, you done everything with the little G, right? You done everything with him. Till you fall asleep. He's still sawing away. Like he just tearing up, beat till your bones hurt. That's nothing through it, right? Yeah, fuck around and get familiar with it. Hold man, let me go ahead and snap. You smoke. You want go ahead with that. Now here we go into this euphoria, right? That's what? A social gateway. Then normally you don't say shit, and then you start opening up and blah, 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 blah. The next thing you know, feeling all warm, and then, yeah, and the next thing you know, you over there, good dick. Oh, yeah, you think I can't? Read, never think I can't read you. Yeah. Yeah. When you get done, you stay your little stinking ass in your lane. You understand? And get what you supposed to get in life. Not no bunch of children. And somebody talking about always the problem with them be going here. You ain't gotta go to them people, man. They took all my money and they don't give you shit but $5 a month. baby daddy and all that shit. Come on. It's fixable. All you gotta do is take your ass, read a book, push that pencil, and see how far you get in life. Okay? Now, I don't want to go too far. I don't want to go too far now. Just want to drop that on y'all. Y'all like that? We're gonna still. What y'all think about that? That make you wanna shake your rump? Got it? All right. That's all I'm gonna give y'all for right now. I just had to get some bass, Get in. So, I am Mo Love. This is my bass guitar, and we shall be back with some more bass. You heard me?